Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel The Trading Game, the channel where you get all the stock market related information, news and financial education. In this video, we will be talking about the comparison between Vodafone Idea and Yes Bank. So as you might be knowing that many people consider these as penny stocks now. So we will be looking into the details of this, how these stocks performed. So if we had invested some money long back, maybe in the beginning of 2020, so what would be the result now? So we'll be looking into this. I'm doing this series of videos just to make people understand that what exactly was the price movement and how much we would have gained or lost if we would have invested in these kind of stocks. So assuming that we had invested 10,000 rupees in each stocks at the year beginnings, so which is on the 1st January 2020. So we'll be looking how much would we would have gained or lost in these two stocks. So you on a weekly basis, obviously. So we'll be looking all throughout these 8 months, and we'll be just analyzing the stocks on a weekly basis. So week by week, which stock was a gainer, loser, how much we lost, how much we gained. So and as you can see here, so Vodafone Idea was costing us around 6.1 rupees on 31st December 2019. So last year, last working day. And Yes Bank, you can see here 46.95. So assuming that we had invested 10,000 rupees in each of these stocks, I would have got Vodafone Idea 1,626 shares and Yes Bank so 213. So now we'll be looking into the graphics, how exactly the stocks behaved week by week. We'll be looking into that. Here we are looking into the data, and you can see here whatever this 10th January. So this is the time frame after once we invested. So we invested on January 1st, and you can see here by 10th Jan, Vodafone Idea was costing us 81 rupees. That means we would have lost around 81 rupees in Idea, and S Bank would have lost us 469. So we'll be slowly going on towards the beginning or towards the mid of the year, and we'll be seeing how exactly these stocks behaved in this time. And you can see here the stocks are moving, and by the February it was like Vodafone we would have lost 1463, and Yes Bank was 1981. So by doing this exercise, I thought that you will really get into the importance of the time when exactly we should invest. And because what happens is, let me explain you what's happening here. So if I would have invested on Jan 1st, probably by this time you can see here I had already lost like almost 4,000 rupees in Vodafone Idea. So that is the reason why we should always wait for the right timing, and then we should always invest. So now you can see we are towards the mid March, or in fact end of March, wherein exactly the peak, I mean the bottom was of the market was there, and from there it started. So during this time, you can see Yes Bank is costing us 4,500, meaning out of 10,000, almost 50%, or I can say 45% of our money was gone. And Vodafone, the same case, it was like around 47, 48% of our money was gone. But from here, there are some changes. So you can see how exactly the stocks started behaving after that. You can see still both are on the negative side, both are around that 4,600. That means we had lost that much on each stocks. So now you can see continuously the stocks kind of improvement we saw in the stocks during that May time frame. So from almost 4,500, now Vodafone Idea started hitting its peak on the May month, and you can see here, see there at this time frame, 5th June, Vodafone for the 10,000 which we had invested, it was giving us additional 7,000. That means 7,000 profit on that. But Yes Bank was costing us still 3,800 rupees. So 10,000 invested in Vodafone would have become 10,000, 17,000, and the same 10,000 in Yes Bank would have been 6,200. Okay, so let's see after that what happened after that June time frame, how exactly the stocks behaved. And this is purely on a weekly basis. As you can see here, from that peak, Vodafone was kind of, it was moving a lot, and you can see there was no much movement in Yes Bank. And around this 10th July time frame, the actual downside movement for Yes Bank started, and you can see here it was continuously dropping, and you can see it was costing us around even 7,400 at one time. And similarly, you can see Vodafone, so it was continuously moving higher, And now, as per today's data, so this is what we would have had. So Vodafone would have made us 4,000 profit, whereas Yes Bank we would have lost 6,600 rupees out of the 10,000 initial investment. Okay, so the main motive for this exercise is just to let you know in between these variations, we need to put I mean, we need to invest our money at the very right time, not exactly like at the peak or when the market is at peak. So we need to look at those downs of wherever we saw the market dipped, wherein it was almost it was 50% down from that entry point. So even though if we are not able to catch that 50%, at least let us try to catch even 20-25% should be a very good investment, because if you really go with the mathematics, then 10,000 instead of becoming 14,000 here, if you would have invested around that 8,000, then probably it would have been doubled our money. Okay, so instead of 40% gain here in Vodafone, it would have gained us 100% if you stayed back and invested at still more further better price. So I hope that you got some clarity why what exactly is my main motive here is. So it is just to pick the stocks at the right time and to just give you the indication or the hint of when the stocks moved and how much they gave us profit. And similarly, I can make further videos on these things. Probably if you can just comment on the topics or on the stocks, whichever you want to, I will try to make a videos on that. It might be multi charts also. I mean, multi stocks also. We will try to compare those. So let me know in the comment section below so that I will do that. And as I always say, please do subscribe the channel because it takes some efforts to do these kind of videos and to share this knowledge. So please do subscribe the channel and hit that like button so that it gives me some further motivation. Okay. So see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.